What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Axe Creation. And on this lesson, we're going to focus on a beginner exercise where we can take a simple power chord and create some really nice clean stuff. And for my absolute beginners out there, stick around, because if what I just played seemed a little too difficult, we're going to play a really oversimplified version of it so you guys can jump in on it too. What's going on, everybody? So I wanted to work on a lesson and showcase something for beginner students, or maybe even intermediate students, people that are having a hard time maybe being creative and coming up with parts or learning songs, alright, in a way that you can explore the harmony on the guitar, come up with different chords that you might like, and hopefully inspire some new ideas. Alright, so we're basically going to focus primarily on just a simple power chord shape. Okay, so we are in a standard tuning, and we're going to be picking the same string set almost the entire time. So we're going to be playing a power chord on our D and our G strings, okay? And this whole thing is kind of centered around off the A, kind of like an A minor vibe going on. I don't want to get into any of that. You'll see the names of the chords in the tabs, all right? So if you do want to follow along with the tabs, down below in the description you'll find a link. You can get a PDF or guitar profile, okay? Whatever you use. So like I said, we're going to play a power chord, and we're going to be on the 7th fret of our D string, so that's 7 on the D, 9 on the G. Okay? And we're going to add open strings. The open A, and then the open B and E. Okay? So basically we're going to play those chords on 7, 3, 5. And we're going to pick from the A string down and all the way back up. We're not going to repeat the E string, okay? And so for my beginners out there, when we pick with our right hand, try to pick all down, and then when you jump to the high string, turn around, okay? You always want to try to pick in the direction of your next note. So it's down, stop at the B string, and then up on the E string, down to the D string, right? Our rhythm is really simple. It's all 8th notes, so it's really 4 down and 4 up, okay? So we're going to do that pattern on 7, 3, and 5. Okay, now our first ending, a very cliche sounding turnaround down here based off our C chord. So it's 3, 2, 0, 2, 0, 0, and then 3, 2. And then when we do that, it gives us a nice, like this, nice descending line to turn it back around again, right? And our second variation, we're going to basically play a part of the scale, starting on the 7th fret of our low string, or B, and we're going to go 7, 8, 10, 7, 8, 10, 7, 9. And I like to hammer on that note because this way I don't put too much of an accent on it. So let me play that for you. Okay, and then we're going to start over again, but instead of descending, we're going to ascend, right? We're going to play 7, 10, and 15. Okay? Okay, so when we get up to the 15th fret, we're going to slightly change the pattern on our descent. We're going to pick out D, G, and then work our way down 14, 12, 10. Okay? And now here is the only part of the little example that we're actually going to play some chords, and it's going to be, again, still on your 5th string root, 8, 7, 9, open, open. That's an F chord. And then 7, 5, 7, open, open. E minor chord, 3, 5, 4, open, open, C chord, C major 7, and then one of my favorite chords. It's basically an F bar chord. And I know a lot of beginners out there have trouble making bar chords, so lucky for you, we are not going to bar it. We're going to keep the B and E string open. So that's 1, 3, 3, 2, open, open. Really nice major 7 sharp 11 chord. I know that's a big scary name, but it's a really nice chord and it's extremely common. Alright? So this is a really great example of how you can use a very simple chord, move it around, mix in some open strings, and come up with something creative sounding and something that you probably like and want to listen to. And this is, like I said, it's really good for beginners because now you can explore some harmony. Take this power chord and shift it on every fret. And learn, like, oh, I like it here. Oh, I don't like it there. That's got an interesting sound here. I like it there. You know, explore your guitar and come up with some new cool voicings that you'd like. Okay? So, as I mentioned in the beginning, for my absolute beginners out there, if you feel that this example is too hard for you to jump into, we're going to really oversimplify it and really break it down to just a couple of notes, and you can still play along. Okay? So, the example is going to be the same, but we're not just going to pick out chords. We're basically just going to play notes, so almost like a bass player would. Okay? So it's still going to be open in 7, open in 3, open in 5. And then here, I'm going to take away the scale and play slower notes. 3, 2, 5 on the A. Okay? And then 7, 10, 15. And then we're going to descend, 14, 12, 10. That's going to be the note and then 2 opens. And then here we'll make the chords in the little 2-string chords. 8 and 7, 8 on the A, 7 on the D string, 7 and 5, 3 and 5, power chord, and then a 3-string bar chord, right, a root, 5th and octave. Okay? A really nice simplified version of the example. And it's really nice too because it gives you an opportunity to play an open string, and then if you are familiar with any scales that you've learned, play them on the next string. So in this case we're playing an A minor scale, right? So now I can explore. Come up with some really nice ideas like that and kind of explore harmony in a new way, and you can do that on a lot of your strings. So, I hope this was helpful for my beginners out there. We'll do some more beginner lessons soon, and like I mentioned before, the link for the tabs or the PDF can be found in the description below, and as always, let me know what you come up with. So until then, I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.